The other week I did a show and tell. I think it was show and tell 102. But it was the flask, the powder flask. Anyhow, I've been talking about the progression of English weaponry at the time, and over 200 years or so, the single shot cap and ball was eventually developed, which led to the 6-shot, etc. But middle ground was the flintlock, and that became the gold standard eventually for weapons of that era. Far more efficient, easy to put together, as evidenced by my father many years later. Yeah, which brings me back to where I'm going. My father used to restore antiques. One day somebody comes along and says, "Here, see what you can do about this." And this was a box of flintlocks. I was about 14 at the time, and I say there was 3. It was more like the bits of 3 whole flintlocks and bits, just bits. It was a shoebox of bits, and knowing very little about putting a flintlock together again, that's just what Dad did. I fired it when I was about 14 at half charge. No bullet, just to find out how well it worked and whether it did work. And yes, it did work, and nearly took my bloody shoulder off. Kickback was that hard. And at short range, it's certainly as powerful as a Magnum, certainly. But anyway, enough of the gabble. I don't know if I can do this to this camera, but here we go. This is an English version of a Dutch pistol. This is a Jacobean Flintlock. Approximately 1690 to 1700. Oh, I want to show you the carving, which is quite lovely. As you can see, that's the mechanism, which I'm not going to play with. I'm not that stupid. I'm not my father. And one of the flintlocks didn't have a oh geez, let's see if I can get it out. One of them, no, can't, not going to try. Oh yeah, and there on the top, if I can show you, is incredibly worn, fine etching. Now, I've tried to do a pricing on this, which is a bit dubious. As I say, it's not a whole pistol. It wasn't one pistol, so its provenance is not perfect. But its condition is. So if you wanted to take it to something like the Antiques Roadshow, they'd offer me anywhere between 2,000 to maybe 8. Although I must admit, the monetary value isn't there for me, as it were. I just find it an intrinsic piece of my family. Note, I say my family. Yeah, that dispute's still going on, but hey, that's another day. The word I couldn't think of, it was ramrod. Anyway, a friend actually wanted to see what it looked like, and I just figured, yeah, fine, why not? I hope somebody out there likes it. It's a rare piece, as I say, it's in very, very good condition. And it still works. I could say a lot more about it. I could rant and rave, but I just treasure it, you know. I do not know how I'm going to show you the breastplate next time. That'll be a fun one. Maybe I'll take this laptop for a walk. I don't know. But yeah, that was my flintlock. It's a Jacobean Flintlock, approximately 1690. I just figure I'm damn lucky to have it. Take care. Be well. Be warm.